Hello everyone. Want to learn to speak natural Japanese but don't have a lot of time? Then join me for the next 10 minutes and you'll be able to learn and use your very first Japanese phrases and start your Japanese journey on a high note. I'm Lily and I've studied Japanese for 15 years and lived in Japan for almost 8 years. And I can help you, who like me isn't a native Japanese speaker, master this beautiful language. First off, you need to learn how to greet people. Do you know that you can get an immediate, "Wow, your Japanese is so good," from locals just by saying hello? I'm serious. When I first came to Japan, my Japanese wasn't very good at all. But every time I walked into a convenience store and confidently said a simple greeting, people immediately became friendlier. It's like a magic key that opens the door to a conversation. So let's learn some greetings. The most common greeting you'll learn first is konnichiwa. This means hello and can be used during the daytime. Imagine you're walking into a small neighborhood bakery in Japan. The smell of freshly baked bread is everywhere. The owner is arranging pastries behind the counter. As soon as you walk in, you smile and say, "Konnichiwa." Immediately, the owner smiles back. Now here's something interesting. Many textbooks teach konnichiwa first, but in real life, Japanese greetings actually change depending on the time of day. In the morning, you'll hear "Ohayo gozaimasu." This means good morning. Imagine you're staying at a hotel in Japan. You wake up early, head downstairs for breakfast, and step into the elevator. Another guest is already inside. You smile and say, "Ohayo gozaimasu." Simple, natural, and polite. During the daytime, you'll use "konnichiwa." This is the standard hello. You can use it when entering a store, meeting someone during the day, or greeting your neighbors. Then, in the evening, you'll hear "konbanwa," which means good evening. Imagine you've just arrived at a traditional Japanese inn after a long day of sightseeing. The staff welcomes you at the entrance. You smile and say, "Konbanwa." And just like that, you've made a good first impression. So instead of remembering just one greeting, remember these three. Morning, "Ohayo gozaimasu." Daytime, "Konnichiwa." Evening, "Konbanwa." If you can use the right greeting at the right time, Japanese people will immediately notice that you're familiar with Japanese culture. And honestly, these three greetings alone are enough to get you through most everyday situations in Japan. Now let's move to one of the most important phrases in Japanese. Thank you. Textbooks usually teach "arigatou gozaimasu." And yes, that's absolutely correct. But let me show you how people actually use it. Imagine you've just arrived at Tokyo Station. You're completely lost. Trust me, everybody gets lost in Tokyo Station. You ask a stranger where platform 12 is. The person spends 2 whole minutes explaining the directions. At the end, you say, "arigatou gozaimasu." Now, if you're talking to a friend, this sounds a little formal. Instead, you can simply say, "arigato." That's what I use all the time with friends. And there's another phrase you'll hear constantly. "Domo." This is like saying thanks, cheers, appreciate it. I once held a door open for an elderly man in Japan. He walked through and simply said, "Domo." Just one word, that's it. And honestly, that happens all the time. Now let's talk about another phrase that you'll use every single day in Japan. Sorry. Japanese people apologize a lot. And I mean a lot. Even when nobody is angry. The phrase is "sumimasen." This is probably one of the most useful Japanese words you can learn because it can mean, excuse me, sorry, thank you for the trouble. Let me give you an example. You're in a crowded train station. You need to get through a crowd. You don't push people. You don't silently squeeze through. You say, sumimasen, sumimasen, as you walk. Now another situation. You're at a restaurant. You need to call the staff. What do you say? Not hey, not excuse me. You simply say, sumimasen, and the staff immediately knows you need help. Here's a funny thing. Sometimes Japanese people even use sumimasen after receiving help. Someone spends time helping you find an address. Instead of saying only thank you, many Japanese people say sumimasen. The feeling is thank you and sorry for the trouble. It's a very Japanese way of thinking. Now let's learn a super simple self introduction. Imagine you've just joined a language exchange event in Tokyo. People are standing around with drinks, chatting in small groups. Someone walks up to you and says, Konnichiwa. What do you say? Start with hajimemashite. This means nice to meet you. Then say Lily desu. I'm Lily. Then finish with yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Now this phrase is impossible to translate perfectly. It can mean, please be kind to me. I look forward to knowing you. Let's get along well. Think of it as a phrase that starts a good relationship. So the whole introduction becomes Hajimemashite, Lily desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Simple, natural, and something you'll hear every day in Japan. Now let's put everything together. Imagine you arrive in Japan tomorrow. You walk into a small cafe. It is about 10 a.m. You smile and say, Konnichiwa. The staff greets you. They hand you your coffee. You say, Arigatou gozaimasu. Then you accidentally bump into someone while leaving. You say, Sumimasen. Later, at a language exchange event, you meet a new friend. You say, Hajimemashite, Lily desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And just like that, you're already speaking Japanese. Not perfectly, not fluently, but you're communicating. And that's how every Japanese learner starts. Now, before you leave, let's actually practice together. Don't just listen to me. I want you to say these phrases out loud. Imagine you're really in Japan right now. I'll play one role and you'll play the other. Ready? Let's go. Practice 1, the cafe. You've just walked into a small cafe in Tokyo. It's a quiet afternoon. Soft music is playing in the background. The smell of freshly brewed coffee fills the air. The staff sees you walk through the door. Irashaimase. Your turn. Konnichiwa. Great. Now you've ordered a coffee and the staff hands it to you. Hai, dozo. Your turn. Arigatou gozaimasu. Excellent. Let's do it one more time. Irashaimase. Hai, dozo. Perfect. Practice 2. The train station accident. Now imagine you're at Shinjuku Station during rush hour. People are everywhere. Everyone is walking fast. You accidentally bump into someone. Ah, your turn. Sumimasen. Very good. Let's do it one more time, a little faster. Ah, excellent. That's exactly how Japanese people would react. Practice 3. Asking for help. Now let's imagine you're lost again because honestly, Getting lost in Tokyo is practically a tourist attraction now. You need to get a stranger's attention. Your turn. すみません. Perfect. This one word will save you so many times in Japan. Need directions? すみません. Need to ask a questions? すみません. Need to get past someone? すみません. Remember this word and you'll use it every day. Practice 4. Language exchange event. Now you've joined a language exchange event. Everyone is introducing themselves. A friendly Japanese person walks up to you. こんにちは. Your turn. はじめまして. Great. お名前は? Your turn. Say your own name. For example, John です. Maria です. Ann です. Excellent. Now the conversation continues. よろしくお願いします. Your turn. よろしくお願いします. Perfect. Final challenge. Now let's do the entire conversation together. This time I'll only play the Japanese friend. You say everything else. Ready? こんにちは. お名前は? よろしくお願いします. Amazing! You've just completed your first conversation in Japanese. A few minutes ago, you might not have known any of these phrases. Now, you can greet people, you can thank people, you can apologize, and you can introduce yourself. That's really enough to start making connection in Japan. Remember, you don't need hundreds of Japanese words to start speaking Japanese. You only need a few useful ones and the courage to use them. I wasn't born speaking Japanese either. I learned these same phrases step by step, and if I can do it, so can you. So the next time you meet a Japanese person, don't be shy. Try one of these phrases and see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more natural Japanese that people actually use in daily life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lesson. じゃあまたね. See you next time.